Hey guys, Michael Smith here with the Bluefield Group. I'm back with Nathan Robirds of PrimeLending, one of our go-to lenders. We just wanted to give you guys a quick market update, so to speak.
Yep.
Really just give you the information that you need to make a decision if you're kind of on the fence or considering purchasing a home in the near future. So we've got a bunch of numbers up here. So what we're talking about right now is kind of interest rates, how that impacts what you can qualify for and what your monthly payment will be. So for example, Nathan, about 6 months ago, the average rate was 3.875, is that right?
It was actually about a year ago. I went back a year. So a year ago, we were looking at 3.875. That was a going average Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac interest rate at the time.
Okay, so this is conventional, 5% down, good credit score,
Good credit score.
average.
But average.
Okay,
Yeah.
so obviously when we're talking about interest rates, there's all kinds of different factors
Right.
that can, location, loan program type,
Credit
percentage
score,
down, credit
everything,
score,
yeah.
blood type.
Firstborn, right,
Yeah,
boy or
okay.
girl, right.
All right, so let's say that a year ago I was looking to buy a $250,000 home and my rate was 3.875. Okay, let's say I hadn't made a decision yet and I'm still looking. Here I am a year later, I'm still looking for a home, but rates have gone up and here we are today sitting at about 4.75.
Right.
Okay, so if this was my max, right? If the monthly payment was the most I can afford, the most I felt comfortable with, instead of $250, what type of price range am I looking at now?
225.
225. Okay.
225.
So here we are a year later, and instead of a $250,000 house, I'm looking at a $225,000 house. Okay. And the only thing that changed was the markets,
That's
right?
it.
Interest rates gone up. Okay. And so the projection is 6 months, 12 months-ish from now, rates could be as high as 5.5. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say 6 months from now, rates jump up 5.5, and I still haven't found a home. What am I capped at now?
So that new number is 207.
207.
207.
Okay, so here I am. Again, the only thing that's changed is the going interest rate, but now I can only get a $207,000 house.
Correct.
When back in the day, I really wanted 250.
Right.
Okay. Holy cow.
Wow.
That's a big
Right.
difference, right? So let's say, forget price for a second.
Okay.
Let's talk monthly payment. So let's
Good.
say rates jumped up, but I really wasn't willing to compromise, and I really wanted to stay at that 250 range, putting 5% down. What has happened to my payment? So what would my payment have been,
Right.
a year ago at that 250 range?
So a year ago, 3.875, your payment would have been about $11.17 a month.
Okay, and
That's
is
just
that
principal and interest,
just-
not taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, anything like that. That's just principal and interest
11.17
a month.
per month. Okay.
Yep.
So here we are today at 4.75. What's my monthly payment?
$12.39.
$12.39.
Yeah.
Okay. $12.39. Okay. So if rates jump up to 5.5, like they're forecasted to do, what is that going to do to my monthly payment?
Of course, it's going to go up.
Of course.
$13.49 would be your new payment.
$13.49. $13.49 a month. Okay, so I'm still at that $250,000 price range, putting 5% down on a conventional loan. If I had bought last year, I'd be sitting here with an $11.17 a month payment. If I find something today, I'm at $12.39, and if rates go where they're expected to go over the next 6
Right.
months or so, I'm sitting with a $13.49 a month
Right.
payment. Okay, so basically the moral of the story is
Buy now.
buy
now.
now.
Buy now.
You get off the fence.
Right.
So, and this is only talking about interest rates, right?
This is
So-
not APRs, just interest.
just interest rates. What I'm getting at though is not only are we in a rising rate environment, we're in a rising price environment. Okay, so if this same exact house, which is now 250, 6 months from now is 260, 270. So if your price and your rate have gone up, this is going to be magnified
Obviously
even
much
more.
higher, right.
Right. So we just wanted to make sure that you guys have all the information that you need as what's happening, what the trend is, and what's expected to come over the next 6 months or so that you can make an informed decision. So again, if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, give us a call. We'd love to have a conversation with you and see what we can do.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one.